Alright, we are live and back on Spreaker.com for the main event of the evening, Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton.
Don't let Chewie get that. She'll steal it if she gets a chance.
So this could be the big event, the big moment for Mr. Jinder Mahal, Mr. All Natural Jinder Mahal. Except with the acne that's all over his body. I mean,
he works out every day.
I'm just saying, the acne that's all over his body, isn't that usually an indicator of steroid abuse? I mean, that's a lot of acne. That's a lot of acne.
People get it from working out.
If somebody pinches him on his chest, that could get disgusting. I'm just saying.
That is his chest.
Oh! Orton attacks Mahal from behind.
What happened?
I don't know. She triggered my foot.
Oh, she's just trying to get to the chocolate cake.
Sorry, those following along at home. Brian's little Chewini dog fell off the couch. And
Chewini dog.
isn't that what it is?
No, it's just a toxin, dude. Chewini.
I wasn't trying to be mean.
Damn Chewini.
I'm sorry, Chewy. Chewy's like, I'm gonna bite you in the lip.
Orton could be looking to end this early. Look at this, out on the table already.
Did my baby fall off the couch?
No, she's just running around.
Okay, don't you let them be mean to you.
That's
No.
Nick.
Yeah, so mean.
Nick was teasing her with the cake. No, I'm just kidding. He wasn't doing that.
Yeah, no cake for you.
Yeah, is this one of those world title matches that they build, and then it's like over in 10 minutes?
Oh, you mean like pretty much any other WWE title match? And the Singh brothers are outside giving Jinder some advice. Man, you really should use some of that Proactive. Help you clear up that acne all over your body. Freakazoid.
Tell us how you really feel, Stan.
Well, I thought it was pretty clear. I mean, that was just clear, so it might clear that stuff up. You know what I'm saying?
Tell us, are you Clearasil or are you
Maybe Stridex? I mean...
Remember those old commercials? The
Those were
Stridex
annoying.
pads.
Yeah.
You smelled like a medicine cabinet.
Yeah, it was like it was alcohol and like a mint almost smell. Oh, now the bell's rung. Oh. Forget everything else that just happened. Now the match has started. What the heck? The writers for WWE must be on some great drugs.
Yeah, you never heard of them. They heard of the drug testing the booking committee.
Makes good sense. Oh. Orton's in control. And I can't believe it, but the crowd's actually behind Orton. I don't get it. What is it with the popularity for Orton? Where does that come from? Is just the RKO? Is that it? 'Cause I think
He is facing Jinder.
that's true. But you'd think with a place like Chicago, it's kind of like Canada. You know, they always end up going for the bad guy.
3-man band.
I feel that way, Chewie.
That's what it is. Rob just figured it out. It's the 3-man band syndrome. Oof. What up, Chewie? Well, let's see. We tried everything to make this pay-per-view as entertaining as possible. We tried talking about a draft. We tried talking about WWE
The only
Supercard.
thing that made this pay-per-view enjoyable was talking about something else besides the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Is he laughing? There's no laughing in wrestling.
Ooh, let me get started with Battleground.
Yeah, Rob. Join the rest of the team.
Okay, Elite Brock,
Very nice.
Ultimate Rhino,
Cool.
WrestleMania 33 Miz,
Okay.
Elite Finn Balor,
Nice.
Ultimate Nia Jax, and Elite Summer Rae.
Oh, so you got kind of on the low end. The WrestleMania Miz, you got to make sure you get him powered up. any of your ultimates as well. Should be an interesting next couple of days or so to see how the points play out. Wow, there's actually a Let's Go Gender chant going on through the crowd in Chicago. Okay.
But,
Ooh.
Oh, take down. Because, I mean, you think about it. If they put the belt on Jinder, where does he go from here?
Well, that's the thing. When you put the title on Jinder Mahal, you really have a lot of options. I mean, you could
You
have
a
him.
bad guy.
Yeah, you could have him be the cowardly heel that runs away from everybody. With Orton, you could even have him get a rematch and get suckered out of it. Realistically speaking, there's really more benefit in making Jinder Mahal the champion than Randy Orton, because if Orton stays champ, then I mean, who's his next real serious opponent? Sami Zayn? Baron Corbin? I mean, it really makes better sense to make Jinder into the guy, because it gives him the real huge step up, but at the same time, it really creates a whole new group of opponents for him. Plus, I think Sami Zayn versus Jinder would probably be more entertaining to watch than Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton. Baron Corbin versus
Of course,
Jinder.
I buy one of those. I get one of those multipliers for a battleground,
Right.
and now it takes forever to find me a player to play, and then it's like times out network.
So if I remember right, I believe we all actually predicted that Jinder would win the night. Isn't that correct?
He's got my vote.
Just looking at the Chicago crowd here as they're chanting and just kind of watching how they react. Looking at what they do when Jinder Mahal moves versus what they do reverse Randy Orton. It's interesting to see the different reactions. Oh! Orton just dropped Jinder Mahal on a back suplex on the announce table. That probably popped a bunch of back acne. Oh, so gross. And he's in the chairs. So everybody's all moved off of the table here. A thumb in the ring or what? Yep. So it makes you wonder here. With Jinder, if Jinder wins, you've got, getting back into that conversation, you got Jinder Mahal, who would have Randy Orton with the rematch. You got Sami Zayn. You got AJ Styles. You've got Baron Corbin, Mojo Rawley. Gosh, maybe Kevin Owens. I mean, there's really a lot of different people. But with Randy Orton, I mean, your next logical step is actually Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe AJ Styles if he gets the rebound to go back up. Cena's not coming back till July. I did read something they were trying to get him to come back sooner than he was planning. But even July is far off in the distance. Master of the arm lock.
The Maharaja.
That's the way Randy likes them.
Slow and steady.
Men.
Wow. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Brian does have a good point, though, because Randy really can't mix it up with a whole lot of different types. It's either ground and pound, kind of like him and Brock, where Brock just kicked the crap out of him, or arm locks, headlocks.
Get Rey Mysterio up in there and just let Rey Mysterio just sit there and spin around on his neck.
619 times 5.
Yeah. I call this the can opener.
I mean, I guess if he were to make him tap out to this arm lock, that would be shocking. Weren't we talking about this the other day about different performers that could do simple headlock or something like that? If they made somebody tap out, if it would be believable or not. So if Jinder were to tap out Randy Orton to this arm lock of some type, would that be believable? Guess not. He's got him in the corner. Never mind then. Instantly, that question has no.
And it's like, I'm trying.
Come on, WWE, meet me in the middle here. Oh, into the post. You remember when that was a rare spot? Certain people would work the leg for a match, some people would work the neck, and then maybe you'd have a post spot where somebody hits the post.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's every show. Bailey does it every match.
I'm going like 5 to 7 cards between.
Jinder Mahal's got bedazzled gear. Maybe it's like something he could take off.
He might be the Maharaja, but he's a Maharaja with a budget.
Champagne dreams on a beer budget. Whoa! I've got Brock Lesnar. Nice. Looks like we're going to see a superplex here from Randy to Jinder. Or not. Wow. Yeah, it's interesting because the crowd is reacting. They're not really sitting on their hands, but it just doesn't have the same feel. The amount of time they had to build up Jinder Mahal for this, especially considering how he interfered in the ending of the House of Horrors match with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, you'd think there'd be a little bit more of an energy to it, but kind of to Brian's point, I would say that that's more indicative of what Randy Orton can and can't work with.
Randy sucks.
Yeah, he's not looking good, to be honest with you.
It's like, who do I want to win? I want Shane McMahon to come out and go, you know what, there wasn't a winner?
You
Title
both
is
suck.
vacant.
You're both fired. Wow. That's pretty high up. And that used to be his dad's finisher.
Jinder's like 8 feet tall.
Oh, it's the Bouye punches. Great. Let's see. This is 10 minutes now. This match is gone. Well, not even that, considering that the bell rang in the middle. Multiple clotheslines. That was awful.
Power slam!
I'm usually a pretty big fan of that, but that just seemed out of place for him. Match seems out of sync. Ooh.
The Padawan says it feels like it's coming on forever.
It does.
It's
It
either
is.
that or he's tired and he's just past his bedtime. He's like, I want to go to sleep.
It's a hard knock life, man.
Fall ice. Oh, sorry. I was going to give you a music interlude.
Yep, that's a mess. Look, man, if you're going to tell people that you're clean and not doing anything with illegal substances, having acne all over yourself for steroid abuse doesn't really stand out well for you. What, the double chop to the throat? What the hell was that? It was supposed to be a neck breaker, I know that. It didn't look good.
Well, my whole thing is, like, if you're going to jack up like that and get in different ring shape, like, you know, then have the ring ability to back it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, he's okay. He's not... I don't know that I'd consider him a main event guy, but if this is what it takes to elevate somebody new and to see something else happen, I guess. Right now, it just looks sloppy. If Vince McMahon's in the back, I hope that he's actually paying attention to what's happening here.
You forgot, Vince has his like 1980s glasses on. He's like, whoa, this is awesome. Two big guy.
Randy's the greatest.
Because if you noticed, with the new push with Randy Orton and now Jinder, and then you got the other title on Brock, seems like you're going back to the era of the big guys.
This is actually kind of bad. Doesn't look like there's a lot of people there either.
It's Chicago.
Chicago.
They can't go outside. You'll die.
Trying to say something?
Isn't that like one of the
Murder capitals of the world.
like unsafest cities or something like that?
It's pretty dangerous out there. Jinder retreats, trying to avoid the RKO. Randy Bell's out there to see if he can take care of business. What the? Looks like a couple of midgets are trying to antagonize him.
You know who needs to come out for Randy?
Oh!
He needs to get J&J security.
Oh! Orton just laid them out. Ouch! Bam! Orton just beat the crap out of the Bollywood boys. Excuse me, the Singh brothers. RKO. Daggone it. He's not making the cover yet. Well, they didn't touch Randy, so you can't really DQ him yet. Wow, they may actually pull the trigger on this. Why is he smiling? That just doesn't make any damn sense. So Mahal's on the outside. The Singh brothers trying to resuscitate him, I guess. Oh, there goes one. Oh.
Go sit with JBL.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Ow!
Oh, he came down the back of his head.
Dude! This is dangerous, man. No! No! Oh my God! Randy, you moron! He is in some deep, deep trouble.
He's like, I'm fine.
Yeah, Randy, you're done. You're done. Don't go out there now. Oh, what an idiot. So, folks, if you're kind of catching up, one of the Singh brothers just got flipped, and when he landed to the announce table, I mean, full on, it looked like his head connected with the table. Kind of almost like a pile driver, you would think.
Uh-huh.
That was nasty. Now, Orton going for the double DDT on the Bollywood boys, but this isn't really going to matter because Mahal's on the outside. Golly day. Come on. Wait a minute. New champion. They actually did it.
Wow.
Jinder Mahal is the WWE World Champion. And Chicago loves it. That guy can't really be that surprised. That's a plant. There's the Brock Lesnar fan.
He's trying to be the new guy with the
Then
Undertaker.
tomorrow night, Jinder Mahal should show up on Raw, and he should challenge Brock Lesnar. Just go for the clean sweep. I want the Universal title now. Wow.
I need to get the Universal title before Vince drug tests me.
So 2 years ago, this time 2 years ago, Jinder Mahal was unemployed. He was doing independent wrestling shows, making bare minimum, just really booted out of a stable that nobody cared about in the three-man band. I mean, they had their moments, but really he was the guy that was most forgotten. And now, SmackDown Live's WWE World Champion is Jinder Mahal. I mean, that's pretty damn impressive. Somebody better get the Singh brothers some medical attention too, because those guys look like they got roughed up. I always wonder, when they tell a guy who's going over, backstage before the match starts, or maybe they don't tell him, how do you keep all that in?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're going to be world champion. You've been working your whole life for this, and they tell you, okay, tonight's your night. Like, how do you keep all that in? And you got to be professional. You can't just come out there and parade, but wow. Well, okay then.
Awesome.
Gender mania is running wild.
Oh, dude.
Wow. Twitter is loving
say
it.
That.
Oh! Everybody is,
Wipe your mouth, Gender.
everybody on Twitter is going nuts. And of course, Jim Valley, one of our friends from Charlotte, he quotes JBL saying, "We are in a new era." He says, "Yes, it's a steroid era." Everybody's chanting or typing in F Randy Orton.
Look.
Dude! So that's the first one. The Bollywood boy that gets flipped. And then now, up and, oh my. He may have actually cleared it. And Orton's like, I'm fired. I give him credit for the facial expression. That was funny. Well, let's see what they do with it from there. Tuesday night should be interesting. Fans that are in disbelief.
There's CM Punk shirt. So CM Punk did show up.
CM Punk was there. Oh man, Randy lost.
I miss Randy. Randy, my friend.
Wow.
Come on, Randy.
Yep. Oh, JBL said it all. Jinder Mahal, new WWE champion. How the Singh brothers are standing, I don't know, because that was just disgusting. I think one of them was busted.
The aid of the ropes.
Well,
With aid of the ropes.
therein is the end of the pay-per-view. So we'll go ahead and close this out. Brian, we'll start with you. Grade the pay-per-view, sir. What do you think? A D-?
No, that sounds good.
You know it's bad when we can't get Brian to even give it really a grade. I agree. D-. Rob?
What do you give it?
He gave it a D-.
I'd say that, yes.
Yep. This could actually be one of the worst WWE pay-per-views we've seen in a long time.
I think this is worse than that pay-per-view we watched once that had all the old guys in it.
That was one where Jake Roberts was all like
Until
stoned
they
out
got
his
jumped
mind.
in the parking lot for no
Yeah.
reason.
Read those tweets.
If I don't laugh, I'll probably cry about the WWE Championship match. You don't hinder the gender. Okay. And the Ginderella story has come true. I like that one. That's pretty good. The Ginderella story has come true. Oh my gosh. Alright, now they're making it a thing. And of course, now it's over. Folks, we're going to go ahead and turn in for the evening. Again, just a blah pay-per-view. Positive of the night, I guess, would be Jinder winning the title tonight, which is alright by me.
You know what my positive was?
What's that?
I drafted a pretty cool roster.
You know what? Maybe next week, that's what we'll talk about instead.
Next pay-per-view
is Extreme Rules. Baltimore, Maryland. And that's going to be Monday Night Raw with the 5-man challenge. Extreme Rules wins the number 1 contender spot to the Universal Championship at Great Balls of Fire. Stupid. All right, you can catch up with the show account on Twitter at C2C Radio Show, C2C Radio Show on Facebook, Corner to Corner on Instagram, cornerwrestling.com, cornerradio@gmail.com, and of course I can be found on Twitter at Stan from Krypton or Stan Grub on Facebook. Rob can be found on Twitter
What
at
do you say?
Excuse me.
Rob.
At Rob Hefner or Rob Hefner or Rob Hefner C2C.
Right, and Brian is STRCP21 on the Twitter. I won't even bug him to try to say it this time. Can't even do it.
You gotta say his Twitter handle though.
I can't even do it, man. WWE has ruined it for us.
Professor!
Egg Wade. Folks, we will see you next week.
That's the one his preacher came up with.
We'll see you next week on BeyondRingside.com, Spreaker.com. Feel free to tell your friends and download some episodes for us. Let us know your feedback from this
Other
most
episodes
recent
are a lot
edition.
better than this one.
Yeah, you can blame WWE for this one. I do. Thanks again. Have a great night, everybody.
Cue the weird rock music.